Hi, and welcome to Earth Angel Activities, where I'll be doing a reading for you all today. If you need a reading or if you need to get in touch with me for any reason, my information is in the description box. As always, we're going to start with a quick cleansing prayer, and then we will hop right into the messages. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Most High God. Thank you, Divine Mother and Father. Thank you for our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Thank you so much for divine protection, divine guidance. Thank you for leading our paths. Thank you so much for allowing us to stay connected to you and continue to vibrate love in this turbulent world. Thank you for allowing us to see the beauty in this world, even as the troubles roll on. Thank you for allowing us to rise above the vibrations of despair and sorrow. And thank you for bringing us to a space where we're able to see everything that we should be grateful for. In your name, we thank you so much. So it is. Ashe. 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 I was getting the energy of respecting boundaries. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Learning from one another. And also not being so deep within your own idea, within your own mind, that you refuse or you reject any type of abundance that is trying to come your way. Start to take inventory of the things that you are saying no to today. If someone offers you something, do you say no? If they offer you a compliment, do you say no? If they offer you help, do you say no? Start paying attention to what you're saying no to, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that somebody has been praying for assistance and you're wondering where your help is, but you say no. You've been saying no, but maybe you don't realize it. So this is a little call to attention for that. All right, let's see. What energy do you want to focus on for the one who is watching right now, God? And we thank you for the one who is watching, God. We thank you for blessing their soul. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Yeah, so the spiritual narcolepsy, that's coming right back to that energy of sleeping. Doing things on autopilot, not really being able to understand what it is that you're doing. Yeah, because the energy about not realizing something that you're saying or not realizing help that you have been rejecting, the spiritual narcolepsy, being asleep spiritually. There is this mass awakening that's taking place in the collective right now as well. A lot of people are waking up. People who you thought would never see things any different, they are now starting to wake up. Okay? But as they do, you're being asked to treat the people with kindness, love, benevolence, grace, kindness, and mercy, because you are a conduit of divine things. Like, everybody cannot be a conduit of divine things because it's hard. Okay? It's hard. It's hard to be divine. It's hard to be of a divine frame of mind. Okay, some concepts are going to fly right over other people's heads when you speak to them because you're divine, because you stay connected to a higher calling. Because when your vibration is love, it's quite often misunderstood, because love is not what we've seen or what has been depicted for us over our lives. Love is something much more complex than that. So complex that it's actually simple. You know, but so simple that it feels very difficult to do. And it's because it is harder to sit and watch certain energies run amok, right? It's harder to do that. It's harder to do that. Some spiritual warriors are being awakened right now. Let's say that. Let's say that. Like, for some spiritual warriors right now, you think that you're not supposed to fight because you think that fighting is not divine, right? And I'm not telling you to go to work and and put somebody in a headlock in the break room. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying that there is a way to fight in the spirit. See, we have to learn as chosen beings, we have to learn how to speak our truth. If you bite your tongue so much to the point where when you get home, that situation is playing in your mind over and over again, and you wish you could go back and do it over again, then that is a sign from your soul, your very soul. That is a divine sign that is letting you know that you need to learn how to use your throat chakra more. The more you use your throat chakra and speak your truth, the more you wake yourself up, the more you wake others up, the more we become more conscious as a whole. You know, but there is also a need for us to approach things with compassion and respect and tact. I always tell myself, if you don't have any respect for me, talking about me, if you don't have any respect for me, at least have enough respect for the divine that you don't show your behind. Okay. And that's something that I tell myself, because as a former flipper outer, as a former flipper outer, okay, as a former person who would definitely do more than just speak to you, okay, I've had to bring it down. See, I know who I am. Some of y'all know who you are. We've been warriors, right? We are warriors. But there is a way to war in the spirit, so that you don't take anything back home with you that should have never gone with you to start with, okay? Look, the universe is your partner with the hand. The hand always points back to the heart. Hands always point back to the heart space, because the hands are an extension of our heart space. I've been preaching this for years, okay? The hands are an extension of the heart space. So what we do with our hands, what we do with our hands when we're not conscious of it, right? So have you ever been doing something or sitting still, and then you realize that you've been biting your nails, or you've been fumbling your hands, or you've been clicking a pen, or you've been, just doing something excessively, snacking. You know, that has a lot to do with hands and to self-comfort, you know, when we feed ourselves, when we do things for ourselves, right? So it's saying the universe is your partner. Remember the connection, the divine connection that takes place within your heart. Okay. As a chosen being, someone who wars in the spirit, you know, your hands are usually meant to help. Okay. Because warriors are not, we don't keep a weapon in our hand is what I'm saying, right? I'm seeing the armor of God. Like, when you think about the full armor of God and you think about the gospel of peace on your feet. Yeah, the shoes of peace represent readiness to share the gospel and the peace that comes from it. Yeah. The gospel of peace, when I think about feet, I think about movement, I think about root chakra, I think about foundation, I think about baseline energy, right? When we think about something like the armor of God, you know you're going into battle. You have to speak your truth. Let's see. The belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shoes of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the spirit. Look, when we talking about the sword of the spirit, that comes back to throat chakra, so much throat chakra, because it represents God's word. It represents speech. It represents what is said, which is used for offense and defense in spiritual warfare. Let me tell you, sometimes spiritual warfare presents itself in a way that it feels confusing at first. That's how you know that God didn't authorize that. Okay, because God is not the author of confusion. So when confusion presents itself, we're not talking about the type of confusion that presents when you're in class and you don't understand something, although that is another subject for another day, because that has a lot of spiritual meaning too. But when it comes to interacting with people and you really do not understand the significance, the foundation, what happened, where it started, you have to remember that the Holy Spirit is in the midst. Wherever two or more are joined together, okay? So if this energy, if you're engaged with someone, you really have to stand up for yourself. Do not think that when these little friction energies take place that it has no meaning in the long run, because it does. You have to learn how to stand up for yourself. You have to learn how to speak up for yourself, because what good is it for you to be at home still pining over something that happened and you're never going to see that person again? Go ahead and learn how to speak your truth with tact, okay? Learn how to speak your truth with tact from the heart, okay? That has a lot to do with this co-creating with the universe. Because when you hold your tongue, when you bite your tongue, guess what? You're holding someone else's karmic debt. And that's not for you to do. It's not for you to do. You're not put here to carry somebody's karmic garbage, karmic debt, karmic weight. That's not your goal. Look, the Empress with the Two of Pentacles and finding balance. Finding balance between how you care for yourself and how you interact in this world. Okay? Do not fall asleep. Do not fall back asleep spiritually. Do not fall back asleep. I'm hearing that your angels are trying to help you connect with a love. This is a spiritual love that was supposed to be coming into your life before. There have been people who have some of these little interactions with people with these energy vampires who just go around town as their job to try to eat the energy of the chosen ones. Yeah. So take the lead, trust yourself, know who you are, remember your power. I'm hearing your voice, your words has power. In challenging times, do not expect for someone else to come and do all the things and say all the things that you know you need to do and say. The divine is asking you to detach from the idea of needing someone else to do it for you. So anyway, let's get one last message. You've got this. Use your voice. Use your hands. Take inventory of what you're thinking and feeling. The hand is here twice, y'all. This has a lot to do with heart space, I'm telling you. And this is a 313. So the energy of 3 is big. So let's see here. Last bit of advice, God. This flew out. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the right path. Yes, these little transgressions where people are trying to try you, I'm telling you, it's for purpose. It's to grow something in you. Take control of your thoughts. And it's a number 31. Take control of your thoughts, really take inventory of your thoughts, get clear on the things that are important to you so that when situations like that arise, you'll know when it's the situation for you to speak. Because not every situation like that calls for you to speak and engage with it, okay? Flowers, you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now it's time to make changes you have been contemplating. And this is, I'm hearing, you work for me. I'm hearing God say, you work for me. You work for the divine. So it's sometimes you need to say things. Sometimes you need to speak things, because that's part of your divine job. That's part of your divine assignment, to say the things, those burning, flaming things that come up into your spirit. Not out of anger. Because anger is usually a sign that it's the wrong thing. The anger is usually a stop sign that says stop, pause, take internal inventory, okay? And look at that. Get your power back. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, ma'am. Do not allow situations to rent space in your head Learn how to speak to the situation in the moment. Learn how to leave those troubles where they are. Learn how to stop taking things home with you that don't belong to you. Learn how to start allowing people to process, handle, carry, take care of their own karmic debts, okay? Get your power back and look 1-3 again. 1-3, 3-1, 3-3, 3-3-1, 1-3-3. Look. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. I'm telling you, this has a lot to do with throat chakra, what's going on in the truth of your heart, how you feel about yourself, understanding your place as a child of the divine, and actually stepping into your assignment, okay? It can be something as simple as telling someone no. It can be just as simple as telling someone yes, smiling at someone and telling someone hi, okay? You know the truth of what it is. So I hope this message has been of some assistance to you. If it has, let me know, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.